Hello and welcome to our Monday afternoon broadcast. Today we are broadcasting live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously, so please do me a favor. If you're catching us live or maybe you're just catching us for the first time on the rebroadcast, I would appreciate it if you took a second to hit that subscribe button on YouTube and that like button on Facebook. That way you will be notified when we go live and or upload one of our rebroadcasts. So welcome. Hopefully everyone had an amazing weekend and an amazing Mother's Day. I know we did here at our house. I had a really great day of just relaxing and enjoying my family, which I think is amazing. And I'll talk a little bit about how you can have an amazing Mother's Day if maybe yours was a little off at the end of this broadcast. Today, though, we're going to talk specifically about 3 tips to help you burn off fat faster. And I know as a woman, it is that thing, that pesky area, those pesky areas of our bodies, or just even hormonally as an aging woman, we get to that point where fat seems to just find its place on our body and it is so difficult to get rid of. I know for me, I have never been one of those women who had to have any kind of problem with getting rid of abdominal or midsection body fat. I was always the woman who had it on the lower half of my body, and man, as soon as I hit perimenopause, that fat started settling in around the center and it was difficult to get off. And so intermittent fasting and creating a keto-like lifestyle, and a lifestyle that really does help me live my life authentically, has really helped me combat that stubborn fat. And I'm going to share with you the 3 things that I focus on every single day that has really helped me get back to the physique that I had pre-perimenopause. So the first tip is fast long. And I know we talk about that a lot here in this community, but I need you to understand why it is you need to fast long. Our bodies at the 12-hour point of being in a fast, so that's basically, from whenever you decide to stop snacking or eating at night until you decide to start your feasting the next day, at that 12-hour mark, our insulin is at its lowest level. So unless you introduce an opportunity for insulin to be produced again, like in a new situation or a new instance, then you're at those low levels and you'll stay at those low levels. Remember, when we are in an insulin deprivation type of thing, and remember, your body always has insulin in it, but we're talking about that readily available insulin because of something we've done in a feast. So if you're at that 12-hour mark and your insulin is low, you have now put your body in the opportunity to utilize fat as its primary source of energy because you're depleting everything. Those glycogen stores are going to be lower and you're going to have the opportunity to burn off what it is you're not happy with on your body, which for a lot of us women is fat. If you enter into a situation where you create an insulin response in your body, you have just stopped that opportunity for your body to produce fat as its energy source. So every hour past 12 is the opportunity for your body to become fat adaptive and to utilize fat as its primary source of energy. Remember, we have to get our bodies fat adaptive. So fasting long is that opportunity we get to really train our bodies to seek out that fat that is stored away and utilize it efficiently as energy. If we're not fasting long and we're not fasting efficiently, then we're tricking ourselves into believing that we are really in a fasted state when really we are not in the true sense of what a fasted state is, and that is utilizing fat as your primary source of energy. So the number one way to get your body to burn fat faster is to fast long, and you want to make sure that you're doing that with consistency. Number 2 is feast well. You have to put nutrients in your body that your body can use as good energy sources when you're not burning off that fat. So when you are in that feasted state, what are you putting into your body, and can your body utilize that to enhance your next fast long opportunity? So we want to make sure that we are concentrating on higher fat foods, and when I say higher fat foods, I mean nutritionally dense higher fat foods, not just high fat foods. So things like avocados, olives, oils, nuts, things that are going to pack a double punch: high fat, and high nutrients. We want to make sure that we're getting both of those in those fat calories and those fat foods that we're putting into our body. We want to make sure that we're keeping our protein moderate to low. We talk a lot here about how over proteining our body can be that one simple thing that is keeping you from having the body that you want to have and keeping you in that frustrated state and not understanding what it is that you're doing wrong. It could be that you're putting too much protein in your body. So moderate to low protein. And then the third thing we want to concentrate on is being conscious about our carbohydrates. This doesn't mean that we have to become food phobic. It doesn't mean that we have to count macros. It doesn't even mean that we have to count calories. It means that we have to be aware, and we have to go back to common sense approaches when we're picking out the foods that we are going to incorporate into our feast. Higher fat, moderate to low protein, and conscious carbs. All of those things falling in the real food category. So making sure that the things that you're putting into your body are whole foods and as much plant-based as you can. And then the third tip for helping your body burn off fat faster is to train smart. And when I say train, I mean train your body to burn fat. Train doesn't have to mean that you are going to be signing up for the next marathon in your town, or that you have to become an Olympic athlete, or that you're going to have to compete in some arena. Train smart is to put your body in a movement type activity that will help your body burn off stored glycogen in your muscles. So when you think about having a sedentary life, you're sitting still. That means you're not creating the environment for your body to filter through and process through the things that we have stored and packed away, also known as fat, the thing that's troubling us the most. So when you think about putting your body into movement and getting your body in a training type environment, you are putting your body in a position to actually burn off storage. Again, that storage is the opportunity for our body to hold on to that fat. So 3 simple things that you can do to help your body burn off fat faster is to fast long. Every hour past 12 is a deeper opportunity for your body to dig into those fat stores and burn those away as your primary source of energy. 2, feast well. High fat, moderate to low protein, conscious carbohydrates, whole plant-based as much as you can foods, making sure that you're staying away from a lot of these fatty type of foods, marketed foods to the keto type environment or even to the dieting type environment. And then you want to just go as basic as you possibly can, cooking as much as you can at home as well, so you are aware of the ingredients that you're putting in your body. And then the third tip is to train smart. Train your body to burn fat as its primary source of energy. When you get your body into that modality and you get your body into that point where it naturally seeks out and has the opportunity to find fat as its primary source, trust me, it will be a fat burning machine and you will absolutely love it. You won't have to work out as long and you won't have to work out as hard because your body is going to already know what it needs to do and you've just created the environment to make that happen. It is so simple to put your body in this state. Fast long, feast well, train smart. I say this every single day. This is the life that I have created for myself. This is the lifestyle that I have created for myself. And this is what I teach primarily in the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Women course and the Fasting, Feasting, Fitness F3 Trifecta course. This is what we focus on because it is so simple, but we get so distracted or we want those results so fast that we get frustrated right before we get our body there. It takes time for your body to incorporate these changes and for your body to trust you to stay in this environment long enough to let go of those fat stores. Remember, your body holds on to those fat stores because it doesn't know what you're doing. It doesn't understand or doesn't trust that you're going to stick with something long enough for it to let go of those reserves. So you want to create that trust through time and consistency, and then make sure that you're fueling your body with the proper nutrients so that it has the energy source to burn off as well. So I hope this helps you understand understand that this is not something that should be complicated. This should not be something that should be stressful. This should not be something that takes you out of your everyday life. It is 3 very simple concepts that if we go back to the very, very basics of what fasting long, feasting well, and training smart really does mean, you can really enjoy the life that you're living, really be comfortable around food, and also have the body that makes you feel confident and energized about how you're going about your life. So I'm going to go in and answer some questions and comments, and I'm going to share with you a little bit. I've gotten some feedback today about some Mother's Day experiences. I'm going to give you a little tip about how you can start working now to make sure that you have an amazing Mother's Day next year. So I'm going to go on to Facebook really quickly. I'll introduce to everyone and welcome everyone and answer questions and comments, and then I will go up onto YouTube and do the same thing there. So if you haven't yet, please make sure you subscribed, and please make sure you leave a comment so that I will be able to see you when I get there. Amy, good to have you here, girlfriend. Helen is here. Marie is here, class of 2019 of April. Welcome back, girlfriend. Denise is here. Winifred is here. She's from October 2018. Good to see you back. Courtney, September grad. Hello from Southwest Florida. Thank you for sharing with us today. I'm in my long 36-hour fast now. Congratulations, girlfriend. That's a great one. We usually do a long fast Sunday to Monday as well, because we really do like to have brunch with our family on Sunday, and we did do that yesterday. So we had one meal yesterday, that was our brunch, and then we were done and we were right into our fast for today. And I woke up this morning feeling fantastic and had an amazing workout. So I fasted long, feasted well, and trained smart already today on a Monday. Jody, welcome. Karen, good afternoon. Donna is here. Nicole, good. I'm glad you had a good takeaway, Nicole. Catherine, I'm on my 3rd day of fasting, made it 20 hours, not feeling super little nauseous. Am I not listening to my body when to break the fast, or should I just keep pushing through 20-hour fast since I didn't die? Catherine, we teach all that in the course, so it doesn't sound like you're in the course, but there's reasons why you're feeling that way, and time and consistency are going to be key for you to kind of break through that nauseousness. And if you're interested in joining the June course, our registration's up. I would highly recommend you jump into that. And then Patty is from February 2019. So good to have you on as well, Patty, today. And Patty, I got your shirt coming to you this week. We've just been waiting for a couple last minute people to claim their shirts, and we'll be getting those mailed out to all of our winners from May as well. So I'm going to come on here real quick, and I'll welcome everyone from YouTube and answer any questions or comments that we have there. If you have questions about fasting long, feasting well, or training smart, definitely ask them now. I will do my best to get those answered for you while we're here on our live. Beth, hello. M means from April, welcome. Beth is here. Wendy, Renee, Margaret, Devon from the May class, doing so well. It's staycation week and my 20th anniversary. Well, congratulations on your 20th anniversary. That is awesome. And a staycation is a great way to vacation for sure. So make sure that you're incorporating your fasting and your feasting so that you look and feel your best on your staycation and for your anniversary celebration for sure. Karen is here. Rita is here. Little Jordan Farm, thanks. These lives and videos help me stay focused and encouraged. Awesome. That is the point of these lives for sure, to make sure that you guys are able to just ask yourself and answer the 2 primary questions we need to ask ourselves to be successful with this lifestyle. And that is, how long will I fast today? And how well will I feast? And those are the 2 of the 3 points we just talked about today, right? Fast long, feast well, train smart. So if you can ask yourself and answer, how long will you fast today? Knowing that every hour past 12 is going to get you into that deep fat burning state. And how well will you feast today? High fat, moderate to low protein, conscious carbohydrates. If you can get those things as part of your daily routine, you will find success with this, and you will love this lifestyle that you're creating for yourself for sure. Let's see who we got here. Darlena, I think it is. Hello. Kimberly, Teresa, Karen, Lynn is here from Michigan. Just recently found your channel and love your info. Awesome. Thanks for joining us, and welcome to our amazing community. Annette, make class and loving it, learning so much. Good information. Fasting and feasting are great. Yes, they are for sure. And then JJL, I love avocados. Make my own water with avocados, lemons, and mango. Oh, that sounds good. Lori, hello. JJ, I don't like eating after 6 p.m. and a ton of carbs. Awesome. Wendy, in class, we are learning long fasts of 20 hours. Should we go longer if we feel we can? If so, how long? That's up to you for sure. So anything, the goal for the intermittent fasting for today's Aging Woman course is 20-hour clean fast consistently throughout the course. Anything over 20 hours is just going to give you that opportunity to get into that deeper burn off of the stored glycogen that we have been packing away for years, which is why a lot of us enter into this with, you know, insulin resistance and, you know, maybe some recent diabetic fears, or maybe you're battling diabetes. So the longer you can fast and the more consistent days in a row you do it, the better it is for your body, because it, like I said, it's going to deepen, it's going to go in deep to the storage. So if you feel like going 21, 22, 23, definitely do it. What I do suggest that for this course in this 3 weeks is that you do stay within intermittent fasting guidelines. And so that is, you know, fasting no more than like a 1 meal a day type of approach. And then past the course after that 3 weeks, when you really get confident with being fat adaptive, then I say you definitely want to start doing some experimentation for sure, as long as you feel like you're mentally and emotionally healed about why you're going faster and you're not doing it as some sort of like panic attack trying to lose weight kind of thing. So you want to make sure you're focusing on the health purposes of going longer for sure. Lisa, in the May course, welcome. Susan, I'm late to the party. Oh, that's okay, girlfriend. Hammondon, I'm currently in your May class. Why do I get sleepy after I start feasting after 18 hours, whether starting my feast with eggs, chicken, or avocado? It just is that process of your body just adjusting to what you're doing through a fast and a feast. All of those changes with getting sleepy, feeling cold, all those kind of things, they eventually level out as your body becomes more efficient at producing ketones and as your body becomes more comfortable with fasting. So that sleepiness will eventually subside with time and consistency. And that's why I emphasize that so much. Time and consistency will make those side effects go away over time. Your body just has to adjust to a new way of living, that's for sure. Wendy, thanks so much for jumping in. Delaney, hello. Little Jordan, can you chew gum while fasting? I highly recommend not chewing gum while fasting. It will create hunger hormones that will not be balanced out. So if you want to be able to feel comfortable in your long fast, I would definitely ditch the gum for sure. Lori, hello from North Dakota. Why do I crave bad carbs a lot? Oftentimes craving bad carbs, again, is just that switching off your energy source. So you have to make that mental connection with the triggers of the cravings as well, and then create new triggers for yourself is the best advice I can give you there. Sarah, you get sleepy too. Yeah, that will pass. Tips on how to get through a growling stomach. A carbonated water is a great tip. Remember, the bubbles will fill up your stomach and trick your hunger hormones. The other thing about a growling stomach is it's not a bad thing. Right? So the saying in our course is hungry is where the magic happens. When your stomach is growling, that means that it's actually, you know, it's searching for some things. It's empty. We like that feeling in this community. So what will happen is get a little bit of carbonation in there. It will fill it up. It will calm that hormone out. And then you have to just learn how to thrive in the state of hungry. When my stomach is growling, I'm excited because I feel like I'm doing the right thing. So a growling stomach doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. That's for sure. Tamiko from Kansas. This is my first time posting. I wasn't overweight, but ended up losing 15 pounds without trying. Now I do 20 to 22 hours. I'm 47 and feel great. Congratulations, girlfriend. You are winning for sure. Is cheese good or bad? Cheese is just cheese. If your body can handle cheese, then I say it's good. If your body can't handle cheese, then it's definitely bad. That's a personal decision. You'll have to do some experimenting to figure out if cheese is good for you or not. And then Sarah, the artificial sweeteners spike an insulin response, and you're welcome. Sarah, smile. I don't understand what that meant, but JJL, I'm the smallest person in my family. Okay, You're welcome. Margaret, what is the take on collagen peptide powder, good or bad? There's a lot of really good information about why especially aging women should be using things like collagen supplements. At a certain age, our bodies stop producing collagen naturally, so we do have to supplement with it. I use collagen powder every day in my feast. I use it when I break my fast. I've noticed some really good improvements in my overall skin, and collagen powder, when you get the right type of collagen, is also really good for keeping your gut healthy as well. So lots of great benefits for collagen for sure, especially for us aging women. Terry from the February class, fast long, feast well, train smart. Thank you for driving this point home today. Exactly what I needed to hear. Awesome. And Darlena, I'm able to fast about 21 hours after Mother's Day brunch. My consistent issue is craving high carb snacks. When feasting begins after my regular 18-hour fast, any advice on controlling that? Yeah, you have to just not put carbs in your body, and your body will eventually kind of transition over. So it's your body's fighting you, is basically when you're craving carbs like that out of control. It's usually your body just kind of fighting you. You have to control your hormones and then resist, and eventually you will stop craving them. Or you might just have some days that you crave carbs. That's okay too. Just make sure that the carbs that you consume are good quality carbs for sure, because not all carbs are bad. Let's see, Liz, May class did great on Mother's Day lunch, made great choices and reasonable portions. Whenever one had cheesecake, I had sliced strawberries, just broke 21-hour fast. Congratulations, Liz, that sounds great. Karen, leaving for vacation with good friends, wanting to continue feasting, but fasting, but no eating out will happen every day. Okay, so Karen, here's the deal. Just have black coffee. If you want to fast, just have black coffee in the morning, maybe when your girlfriends go out for breakfast or whatever. Just postpone when you're going to start your eating, and then just pick a time every night that you're just going to stop mindless consuming things like wine or desserts or those kind of things. So oftentimes it's how we approach the situation that makes it really uncomfortable and difficult for other people. So I say go in it confidently, go in with a plan, and maybe just share with your girlfriends what you're doing. They'll probably be envious of how you're controlling your environment on your vacation and how great you're feeling. So set a good example, and then just state what it is that you're trying to do. And if they're really good friends of yours, they'll understand for sure. And then just stick your ground. Going in any situation with confidence is definitely going to help you handle the other people around you for sure. Karen, let's see, Darlena, my fasts are clean. Feasting begins right before I pick up my kids after school, and afternoon craze begins. Yeah, for sure. I know how that feeling is. Our daughter comes home right after we finish this, and that's when we are in our full feast. And we actually enjoy having our feast there when our kids are home, because it makes family time so much easier for sure. Let's see, Michael from New Zealand, Maeda, what's your opinion on taking psyllium during the fast? I don't take anything during my fast. A fast is a fast. I don't do anything but water and black coffee. Rita, Di, I've been trying to find the nutritional info on Topo Chico. How much magnesium does it have? I would search their website for that one. I've never heard anyone say, wow, you've gained weight. Yeah, exactly. Does apple cider vinegar really help? I don't know what you're asking that it helps with. Linda, can I drink water with lime during the fast? No, that's a feast. Rita, San Pellegrino, Topo Chico are readily available for me. Mountain Valley in North Carolina is a hit and miss. Thanks, you're awesome. You're welcome. And then Margaret, thank you for your comments on collagen powder. Just bought Vita Proteins. Yeah, Vita Proteins is my absolute favorite. It's not vegan, so you kind of have to know that going in if you're a strict vegan. I'm not a vegan for that purposes. I just like to eat more plant-based and trying to keep my animal protein down. So having Vita Proteins in my breakfast shake every day doesn't really bother me as far as the fact that it's not vegan. But just know that going in, it is definitely not a vegan product. Is it okay to fast from mid-afternoon to the next morning? You fast when it's convenient for you in your windows. The best advice I can give about fasting and feasting is have fasting and feasting work for your life. Don't change your life to fast and feast. And that's really how we build an authentic life that will help you look and feel your best. So make sure that you're incorporating your lifestyle into what it is that you're doing as well. And that really does make things a lot easier. And then Barbara, hello. Helen fell off the keto wagon over a week now, is doing a long fast the best way to start again? Just make the decision to start. You don't have to necessarily do a long fast. Just do what you were doing before. So all you have to do to start is start. Make a decision right this very second that you are going to go back to the lifestyle that makes you look and feel your best, and that's just how you start. So don't try to pick a perfect day or a perfect time, or try to do something that's extreme, because then it won't feel good and then you'll probably go off the wagon again. So just resume as normal would be the best thing to do. Hey Diane, also ate one meal yesterday, fasting through today through tomorrow. Good for you, girlfriend. Make sure you get lots of water in you for sure. Monique, is it okay to chew sugar-free gum during IF? No, that would be feasting pretty much. Read the ingredients label on your chewing gum. Most sugar-free chewing gum has soy in it, so you're going to just completely throw your body out of balance for sure if you're trying to fast for hormonal balance. And then, which collagen powder? I use Vital Proteins. That's my absolute favorite. I've been using it for like 3 or 4 years now. I've tried other ones. They just, I don't know, they just aren't as convenient for me, and they don't taste as good, I guess, even though they're flavorless. They just don't work as well. So definitely Vital Proteins is what we use in our house. Is your recipe okay to eat during the 3 weeks class? Is your recipes okay to eat? Oh, you mean if you're talking about the stuff I post on Instagram and Facebook? Yeah, anything that I eat, I do during my fasting long, feasting well, and training smart. So I post a lot of the food on Instagram and Facebook for you guys to have some ideas as far as what it is that you want to put in your feasting window. I don't plan anything ahead of time. I'm not a meal prepper. Pretty much I'm going to go in the kitchen at about 4:30 or 5 o'clock and go, what's for dinner? And I'm going to open my refrigerator, and whatever fresh food we have available, I'm going to toss it together and create a meal. So I'm not the one you want to go to for recipes per se. I kind of wing it, and it seems to work really well for our family. It really has taken a lot of stress off of me as far as the person who generally does the meal prepping in our house. And so that has made it really easy for us to feast well. The fact that we've taken a lot of the pressure off for sure. So Instagram is the best place to go see what it is I'm feasting on. I do it in my stories, and sometimes I'll do like a little tutorial through my stories. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you want more about what I feast on. And then let me see if there's anything else here on Facebook, and then I'm going to share with you guys what my tips are for having a good Mother's Day. So my tip for having a good Mother's Day, if you felt stressed out yesterday, or you felt like you didn't get what you deserve, or maybe you have some family complications, let's say, with what you guys do on Mother's Day, is you have to speak up. You have to speak up, and you have to say what it is as the mother that you want for your day. If you don't speak up, then the only other thing you can do is suck it up, right? You have to suck up whatever someone else decides to do for you on Mother's Day, or whatever someone else has planned for that day. So my family knows exactly what I want for Mother's Day, and I got exactly what I wanted because I speak up and I say, I want to have this happen on Mother's Day. This is how I want the day to go. This is what I want you guys to, participate in with me. And I get exactly what I want. I haven't always been so good at that, and my family hasn't always been so good at hearing what I wanted, and we've really come together to have a common like meeting ground with they like it when I'm happy, and they want to make sure that I'm having a good Mother's Day. So they have listened, and I have been very clear with what I want for my day. So I got exactly what I wanted. So here's exactly what you need to do to start working on a better Mother's Day for next year if you didn't have such a great one this year, and that's speak up. Tell the people who love you, tell the people who want you to have a good day exactly what a good day is for you, and be very, very specific about it. Like I said when I wanted to get up, I said when I wanted to have brunch, I said exactly what I wanted to have for brunch, I said what I wanted to do out in the backyard, I said what I wanted to do with my fast, and that's exactly how my day rolled out, and I didn't have to suck it up because I got exactly what I wanted. My family was happy, they were delighted to spend the day with me on Mother's Day, and I was happy and I was delighted to spend the day with my family. So this doesn't only serve its purpose for Mother's Day, this also serves its purpose for what we're trying to do in this community, and that's fast long, feast well, and train smart. You have to tell the people who are in your life, you have to tell the people who are in your community what it is you want that will make you happy. And if you can't verbalize that to your people, the people who say they love you and the people that you say that you love, then you have to suck it up too much, and then before you know it, you have broken relationships or tension, or you dread going to family events. So start practicing now, being very, very specific about what it is that's going to make you happy, and then also reciprocate that to the people that you love. Pay attention to the things that make them happy. Pay attention to the things that they say they want from you, and then deliver on that, and they will reciprocate as well. So that's my little tip on how to have a really good Mother's Day or birthday or Valentine's Day or whatever it is that you feel like you're finding some pressure and some stress or some resistance with. Speak up. Say exactly what you want, be very specific about it, and then watch the people around you who love you deliver it. And it is the most amazing connection you'll start to have in your relationships when you can really start communicating that way and receiving it is what it is that you say you want. So I hope that helps everyone. My Instagram name is underscore, I think Michael put it in the comments, for underscore today's underscore aging underscore woman. So for today's aging woman with underscores between the words, or you can type in my name. I think you can find me there as well. And I do try to be very specific about where I put content. So Instagram is where I do share most of my feasting and my fitness, and everything that I do with fasting and feasting generally as far as my course goes is here on YouTube and Facebook. So thanks so much for joining me today. If you are looking to burn off some fat hormonally from your body, or maybe you're just not happy with the way your physique is looking or feeling these days, 3 simple things you need to do: fast long, feast well, and train smart. I'll see you guys Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll talk about another subject pertaining to our community here with fasting long, feasting well, and training smart.